here I am, a 6-year-old, in school, waiting for the bell to ring. And when it does ring, I bolt out of the classroom because in Mexico, we have to clean our school and make sure that everything's clean before we go home. But ain't nobody got time for that. So I bolt out the door and run through the front office when I know that there's a time window where the secretary isn't there. So I just run out and yes, I made it. So I run down to my sister's school and I pick her up because my mom is at work. And she's this 4-year-old who is in kinder, and she's obviously, like every day, waiting for me at the front office. And I run in there and I tell the secretary that I need to take my sister out because my mom's outside in the car and we just have to go. And she believes me like every day because my hair is all ruffled and just, I look like I'm in a hurry. So she lets my sister go with me, and our mother's not out there, but the secretary doesn't know that because it's routine, so she doesn't really have to. And there we are, me, a 6-year-old, and my little sister, a 4-year-old, in Mexico, and we take the bus to my mom's work. And we sit by this little old lady who's always like that, sitting down like that, and that way it doesn't look awkward and odd and out of place for a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old to be on a bus by themselves. We get to my mom's work and she bolts out of her work area, and she takes us to my dad's work after picking up my 2 younger siblings, a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old. And there we sit outside my dad's work steps. And by this point, it's already 4 p.m. and there's older men walking out, their shoulders are all down, and she's like really tired. And so they go home, and my dad's friend, a guy named Arturo, comes out and looks at the 4 of us. Because here I am, a 6-year-old, sitting down in the middle of the steps with a 6-month-old on my arms, a 2-year-old on my side, and a 4-year-old on my other side, and they're all leaning on my shoulders. And he just looks at us, shakes his head, and walks away. And as I see him walking away, I remember that the night before, my papa had given us a tight hug to all of us, and he had kissed us in the cheek really hard and hugged us so tightly that we couldn't breathe, and tucked us into bed. And I remember that night I couldn't sleep, so I woke up and I saw him packing a big suitcase, and my mom was crying, and my mom was just like, you don't have to go, we can make this work. And he's just like, no, I have to because I love you guys, and it's the American dream, I can do it. And it's just, at that point I don't know what the American dream is. I don't know why he's packing a big suitcase, I just know that he's leaving us. And I'm remembering this, and I start crying because I'm selfishly thinking my papa isn't going to be there for me. I'm not going to be able to take him to Father's Day gifts, and I'm not going to be able to show him anything, my accomplishments. And I look down at my 6-month-old brother who starts crying, and then my 2-year-old sister starts crying, and I'm just looking at them because they don't know that Papa's gone. They don't know that we won't have him with us. They just know that they are in pain because they miss him. And I'm just sitting here trying to figure out what to do because my mom's not there, and we're sitting outside my dad's work. My dad isn't there. The sun is setting, and I start freaking out because I'm just like, my mom isn't here. What do I do? And then I start crying, and my sister starts crying, and then my 2-year-old sister starts crying harder, and I'm just like, okay, I need to do this. I can't be a child because now I'm the oldest here, and I don't know how to do this, but I will because I have to. Because my papa kept on repeating over and over, you're the eldest, so you have to do it. You're the eldest and you have to do it. You have to always be in charge because there will be a point in your life where me and your mom will not be there. And I remember this, and I smack my face, and I calm down, and I start rocking a little further back and forth and start singing the song that my mom sings to him. And as I look at him, his plump red face from crying so much, and I'm just like, I'm here for you because I have to be. I am in charge of you. And I rock him back and forth. My mom drives up and she gets off the car and starts bawling and falls to her knees because she also remembered that she had left us for 2 hours in front of my dad's work and he wasn't there. And I felt that from that point on, I can't be a child anymore. And so I threw away my childhood and became a mother, second mother to my siblings.